Well, I was told to wear something red, and I thought I'd done that pretty well with a red tie. Then I saw you. Everybody having a ball? Yeah, well, it took me a long time to come up with that. There aren't that many jokes about balls. But anyways, a few years, I'm always very careful when I put on red. A few years back, you should know I come from Boston. And a few years back, I was in a Dominican Day parade, and I always try to wear some of the colors from the country's flag that we're honoring. And so I had socks that were red. Unfortunately, it was the weekend. The Sox were here to play the Yankees. I just got massacred in the press. So afterwards, I've always been very careful. Anyways, when it comes to recognizing the American Red Cross in Greater New York, I think it's fair to say no caution is necessary. The Red Cross is one of our indispensable forces, and whenever disaster strikes, as you know, not only whenever, but wherever disaster strikes, be it a fire, a blackout, an airplane landing in the Hudson, who would have figured, an earthquake, the Red Cross is always there. It is one of our great partners in times of emergencies, and they help us also get ready for emergencies. You know, in the end, it would be great if we never had to do anything, but the more prepared you are, the better you are able to handle the eventualities of something really going wrong. And I started with the Red Cross back when I was a Boy Scout and took CPR training back in Boston. If anybody keels over, I'll try it. I also watched 2 cesareans, so if anybody's pregnant, maybe I can help with it. Anyways, the Red Cross really is our partner. Joe Bruno, leading our Office of Emergency Management, can tell you chapter and verse of all the things that we do together and all the training that we do together. And as an organization, you couldn't have a better leader. We couldn't do without the Red Cross, and the Red Cross, I don't think, could do without Ira. Is that a nice enough thing for me to say? Ira said to me, please say something nice to me. Anyways, an amazing board, Brookville Properties, and 2 great friends, the great New Yorkers, Pat and John Rosenwald, that you're honoring tonight. I have known Pat and John for more years than either of us would be willing to admit, any of us, and I will tell you a Pat and John Rosenwald story. This is going to annoy an awful lot of people in this room. I think it was their 125th birthday. They added their ages together, and they had a black tie dinner for a couple of hundred of their friends for their 125th combined birthdays. And both are shy, reticent people who never want to say anything publicly, but somehow or other they were coaxed out onto the floor, and there was a fist fight between the 2 of them as to who would get the microphone first, but that's okay. And Pat told the story that every day of their lives together, every morning, John says to her, Pat, is there anything I can do to make your life better? That was it. The groans of the men in the audience was Anyways, John is, as so is Pat, fundraisers par excellence. He was responsible for helping us raise $350 million for the World Trade Center Memorial. He did a great job at his university. There's nothing that John Rosenwald doesn't do and do well, and there's probably nothing that he and Pat haven't done together for the past 40 or 50 years. And their generosity really is an example to all of us. Their leadership has benefited so many different institutions, from the Red Cross to Rockefeller University, Teach for America. The list is basically endless. They are, without a doubt, 2 of the most dedicated New Yorkers, and it is the reason I'm here, is it is my official job, don't get many of those, to present a gift to them. I guess it's well, I don't know if it's a gift. It's a piece of paper. Terry Bishop signed it, and Ira Milstein signed it. But it is my honor to present them both with this year's Red Cross Humanitarian Award. Congratulations. Both of you come up here. Archie.